I just saw Insidious Out of the Further, I think. One, why I need to talk to the writer because they're watching a little bit too much boyfriend ASMR YouTube. And I know the exact videos too. So we need to talk about that. Like, they won me back over in the end, I do have to say that, but it took me the fuck out when all of a sudden I hear, "Hello, she's almost ready. Sit. One more time." Like, it was just like, it was crazy. It was giving, like, pandering to TikTok and wanting edits, which I'm here for to a certain extent because there's a reason the edits are going on my For You page. But separately, I went into this movie thinking I was going to be terrified, and I left with like the sentimental feeling that I got from the last Insidious with Patrick Wilson, where like the story felt resolved, it felt like a happy ending. But then I was also like dying laughing. And that sucks because I like preemptively planned a sleepover because I was like, I'm not going to be able to sleep at my apartment alone after this because the characters from Insidious always scare me the most, like out of any franchise other than The Conjuring, which James Wan and Leigh Whannell are always responsible for that, so thank you. But I wasn't that scared. There were some good scares. Again, I'm going to say it a million times on this channel, spoilers. I'm sorry, the scene where the entity Cyrus is on the little girl's fucking lap barking because she thinks she's holding the dog. That was nasty. That was vile. Like, that was one of the nastiest scenes I've seen in horror in a while, and that really pissed me off because it was like so good. So that, great. The other jump scares though, like the tension building was awesome, but I saw a lot of it in the trailer. I do feel like they used different scenes from the trailer or like different cuts in the final movie, which like helped to like throw you off, but I still kind of like knew the setup. Lead actress Gemma was amazing. My best friend realized she's from Bly Manor, so that makes complete sense because Mike Flanagan is like a god to me. She was amazing. Her daughter was amazing. She was so good and so cute. Those two were like carried the whole movie. Of course, Lin Shaye, mother, I want her to be in every installment forever. Like, I'm so happy that she lives on in the further because anytime I see her on screen, I'm just like beaming. Like, I'm so happy. Back to this director, Mr. Chase. That was fucking evil. When we're in the pillow fort And then we see like evil Elise's face. Not nice, because we are supposed to feel safe with her. But she was warning the mom, so it's fine. Look up beforehand. Does the dog die? Of course. I knew the dog was safe. I also saw a funny, whoever like added to that website for Insidious, they put like the dog is safe and he also doesn't get brought into the further, and I was like, okay, thank you. The entity cult leader's name being Cyrus Lamb, like, I know I'm immediately after this video making my best friend's contact in my phone Cyrus Lamb, because of course, just too cynical. But like at certain points the boyfriend was too good, so like there was parts where I was like, what is he gonna do? Is he gonna like flip or do something bad because he was like too understanding and too nice? But at the same time, she was bringing the demons into the real world, so he didn't really have to believe much because he was seeing it with his own eyes. Thought the cult element of it was creepy, and it was also creepy that like in the beginning you think like, oh, everyone can just like see these demons too, but they were real people that were helping their ex-cult leader who was dead, so that was scary. I loved the nods to like the past movies. I think I would have loved a Patrick Wilson cameo for my own edits. Lipstick demon cameo at the end, that was beautiful. I really hope that was the actor Joseph Bishara, who I just learned is the composer of the like infamous Insidious violin traumatizing music, so he's insanely talented. I creative produce a film and TV podcast, and we're like desperately trying to get him on because I think that would be such an interesting interview. My cats are running laps around me because they're excited that I'm here, but yeah, that would just be so cool to hear like how he got involved with Insidious. I'm happy I saw it. It was fun. I will always like, I'll see anything from this franchise. I just like to have fun when I go to the movies. There were parts of it that really worked. There were other parts of it that felt a little silly, but I feel like that's also like what Insidious is and why it's so great, and why there's still more of them being made. I saw in LA they did like, for a promo for this movie, they did the Insidious crawl through experience, which hell no, you couldn't pay me any amount of money to fucking do that at all. We got to see the trailer for Other Mommy. So excited for that. Jessica Chastain looking nuts. I think that's gonna be really cool. I wonder if there was like, I know it's based on another book, but I wonder if there was like some copyright issues there with Coraline. If you see Insidious Out of the Further, I would love to talk about it and hear what you thought worked, what you thought didn't work, if you were scared, if you're more brave than I am, and if you're gonna make a Cyrus Lamb edit, the least you can do is comment it below, because you know I'm reposting that. Alright, thanks for watching. Hopefully I will be on here more frequently, because I love movies and I love finding people that love movies too. Sit. Like this video. Comment. Bye.